आज हामी साउथ अफ्रिकाको ऑस्ट्रिच फार्ममा आएको छौं है। यो ऑस्ट्रिच फार्मको इन्ट्रेन्स हो। यहाँनिर टुर टाइम टेबल लेखेको छ है। उपर अफिसबाट टिकट काटेर आएको है। पार्किङ त्यहाँ गर्ने कस्तो मजाले सजाएको छ। यहाँ बस्ने चिया कफी खाने सुविधा पनि छ। सो एक जनाको 200 रैंड हैन। सो दुई जनाको 400 रैंड यहाँको टिकट छ। टिकट पनि भनिदिइराखेको है। अब एकछिनमा यहाँबाट टुर स्टार्ट हुन्छ। हेर्नुस् कति राम्रो कस्तो ठुलो मजाको क्याक्टसहरु लगाएको छ। सजाइएको आफ्नै तरिकाले। अब टुर सुरु भएपछि देखाउने छु। गाइडलाई कुर्दैछौँ। 10 मिनेट पहिले ठ्याक्क आएको भएर सजिलो भयो हामीलाई। हाम्रो टुर स्टार्ट भयो। हेर्नुस् क्याक्टसहरु फार्म सुरु हुन लाग्यो। हामी 1.5 मिनेट जस्तो हिँड्यौँ हामी। त्योभन्दा धेरै हिँडेको छैनौँ।
And they are all different species of ostriches that we would like to introduce to you. So it's about knowing the birds. Highgate isn't just a show farm, it's also a working farm altogether. So our 350 birds are our breeding flock. That's our breeding flock on the other side of the farm. They are much more wild, so they are there to only give us eggs. We do not allow them to breed naturally, like brooding on eggs. We take the eggs from those and put them in incubators. So during mating season, we do harvest the eggs from them. We're giving them a chance to brood, and the more eggs you take, the more they lay. Unlike a hen lays an egg every day, an ostrich lays an egg every second day. And then to reach up to a number of 16, even 20. 10, 16, 20 would be the maximum they can brood, depending on how big the bird is and how fruitful it is. So the size of their body can contain 20 eggs to brood. Eggs. Yeah. So then the farmer every second week comes by and harvests the eggs. They don't like it though, but we know how to do what to do. We cut off branches from the trees to make us look taller than them. Okay? So when you look taller than them, they kind of back off, and then you do what you want to do. One picks up the eggs and the other one puts in the trap, you know, and then you stand there and the bird watches you. They don't like it, you know, but because you're looking more taller than them, so you're kind of dominating, because that's what they do when they get aggressive. They get taller, they stretch, they get bigger. They know to look down on you and have dominance on you and kick you. They use the claw. They get closer to you, the leg moves like that and kick. It's a powerful kick, and using that claw depends how sharp it is. It can go deep. When it pulls, it's a rip, so it's from top down. So if it does happen, an ostrich attacks you, or you know, gets mad at you in the wild, and you might not even have the courage to face it, because we're saying, even him, you guys being tall enough, you can raise your hand and challenge it like this, okay? So, but if it's taller than your hand, you know, so you're still doing nothing. So best for you is to lay flat and play dead. Okay, when you're laying flat, you play dead, the bird walks away. Then it does not have any target on you, because they want to kick you when standing there, they kick you. So when you lay flat, they just walk away. Not really. They will rather but sit on your head. If your head is gray or white, it might look like an egg to the bird when laying down there. Cover your head if you've had you're gonna go. They might sit on your head for the next 42 days of incubation.
You'll be cooked then. Your brains will get fried.
फार्म यस्तो तरिकाले बनाइएको छ।
So our birds are called the South African blacks. Same food. Okay, all of these birds are eating the same food. The only difference is this one over here has got a much broader body. You know, the body mass is huge. Okay, and you score from them even more meat, and a very good meat. Easy to go with. easily because they're not that tall and not good meat. Much
How
more
old are
tender
these
and
ones?
succulent.
Yes.
These guys are between the range of 10-15 years.
Already.
That's the long. That's the oldest we can keep them on the farm for breeding purpose. We can have them until 15 years on the farm, but that's not the average lifespan of an ostrich. They can live a long time on the farm, up to 40 years. That's
40.
the average lifespan. Yeah.
But they don't breed anymore then.
Oh, they'll be breeding until 20 years. Still.
20.
Yeah, but then they will. we
Every
pluck
8
off
months
their
you can pluck
feathers
them?
every
20
8
वर्षमा
months and
म्यानोपोज
they
हुन्छ
pluck
अरे
it.
है
It is no longer
मलाई दियो यो
at its
feather
premium
निकालेर।
quality, you know. Such kind of birds or bird over 2 years, we're gonna use the meat enough, and you can get the skin because they are running birds. They are not flying, and then as being running birds, you know, they develop strong muscles. Just over 2 years, the meat loses its taste.
20 वर्षको उमेरमा म्यानोपोज हुन्छ अरे ostrich अनि त्यसपछि अन्डा दिन छोड्छ अरे है
Did you try the omelette with your egg?
That bird is a female, but looking like a male. So in the universe of ostriches, females are
पोथी हो
brown
अरे
or
तर
gray.
भाले जस्तो
But that
देखिन्छ
female
अरे
is black and white like a male. The
right.
only thing that differentiates the two, it's the fact that a typical male,
सेप्टेम्बरदेखि मार्चसम्म
because they're not
उनीहरूको
all
भेट गर्ने
going,
सिजन
they are not all going to be
त्यसपछि
in
अन्डा
heat
दिन्छ अरे
at the same time.
अन्डा माथि बसिरहेछ अरे त्यहाँ ओथारो बसिरहेछ अरे
That's the mating stage.
डिस्टर्ब गर्नु हुँदैन अरे डिस्टर्ब गर्ने हाम्रो टाउकोमा हान्न आउँछ अरे हाम्रो टाउकोलाई नै अन्डा जस्तो छोप्न थाल्छ अरे 42 दिनमा
10 of them,
अन्डाबाट बच्चा निस्किन्छ अरे है यसले
thick wire.
ostrichको
It's
अन्डा
quite dangerous.
कतिवटा अन्डा
When they
पारेको
have
रहेछ
a egg.
Yeah, because even another male that's not her male can attack you because they are always in colony. Yeah, so they're always in colony. They will be occupying a space around here. It's their universe. It's harvested. There's the
एकदमै
guy that
एग्रेसिभ
takes
हुन्छ
it
अरे यो
harvested.
चाहिँ
It's just in
ठुङ्न आइहाल्छ अरे है यो चाहिँ अर्को
We're
भन्दा
trying
अलिक अग्लो
it,
पनि
we can
हुँदो
give
रहेछ
it to horse, to horses, yeah. So they can go without water.
पात खाएर धेरै लामो समय बस्न सक्छ अरे
Like in one place?
पानी नखाइकन उँट जस्तै धेरै लामो समयसम्म बस्न
They can
सक्छ अरे
fly. Now, forgive her beautiful feathers. She got them, you know, now and then. We call this species the blue ostrich.
यो अर्को खालको अरे
Blue
ostrich
from
हो
Zimbabwe, yeah.
Nice feather.
Yeah, and this is the
एउटा
bigger
पाल
version
देऊ भन न
of this
What is he
bird.
doing?
Bigger version. It's showing
एउटा भूतलाई हेर्नु
in
पर्यो
here and this is here. It's got a much bluish color like, okay, the skin.
कस्तो ब्युटिफुल है
Coloration is
भेरी
more
ब्युटिफुल
bluish,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
And from this kind of birds, the farmers cut off their claws. If you check his claws, they kind of we cut off the claws
Oh,
to try
the
to
claws
minimize
back.
danger.
ए
Because the taller they are, the more dominant they can already be, since they're already tall. Because when this guy ever gets aggressive, he can reach close to 3 meters. Yeah.
Good.
Tall, yeah. Now he looks
can't do
down on
this.
you. Now John, you can do this. Then you
3 मिटरसम्म 3 मिटरसम्म अग्लो हुन सक्छ अरे है कति राम्रो है यो
okay, they cannot take a flight.
भुत्ला त खतरा रहेछ
Because
है
they don't get
यसको
any muscle
कति
traction
ब्युटिफुल
here for them to do this.
भुत्ला त अति इन्ट्रेस्टिङ बिग छ
Well,
होला
and it's good more prehistoric.
Yeah.
Historic, yeah.
Because
like
most
us.
running birds have them 3 or 4.
Yeah, dinosaur thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all those 4 or 3 on the other birds will all have claws, and they haven't got a claw on the other side. It's a small one that never grows.
Yeah.
So this bird also has got a lot of impacts of evolution. Okay, this one, if I could have a baby, unfortunately we don't have the smaller babies now. If I can have a small baby, I could show you under their wings the same kind of claws that they have under. And under the wings, they've got them 3, okay, which is a very good sign, a very open sign of evolution or impact of degeneration. Because they're saying they're very vestigious to dinosaurs. They were like birds flying at that time, but with 2 extra short limbs, up to 80, 75
आमामामा
to 80 an hour.
85 किलोमिटर घन्टामा
Oh,
कुद्छ
running
अरे
away, it's no
भनेपछि त
Oh,
घोडाभन्दा
no,
पनि
that's
छिटो
why we
कुद्छ
say
अरे
they
भाइ यो
run away in the open
घोडाभन्दा पनि
space.
छिटो
And
कुद्ने
that can
बाफ रे
happen
बाफ
in Namibia.
Soon as
घाँटी
they are
समातेर
mobile.
So long
घोप्टायो
the
भने
neck is
चाहिँ
flat down.
मान्छ अरे
Oh, okay, that's the
Because
trick.
their balance is by the neck. They
Oh,
lose
okay,
balance,
okay.
then they come with you. Then you can carry the bird with you.
ए
The ostrich egg is the biggest on planet Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest. But these sizes what I'm seeing here, it's not your biggest, okay? The
ए
size
योभन्दा पनि
of
ठुलो
the
हुन्छ
egg can also be influenced by the size of the bird. Bigger the bird, bigger the egg, of course. So these are like medium-sized eggs, all right? But we to have a feeling of what the eggs can be like. Okay.
Heavy? Quite heavy. 1 kilo?
Yep.
As it is, eggs were distant. You're standing on them delicately. You take a picture because we've had an experience where we couldn't believe from the word go. Okay, that this bird, as heavy as it is, can sit really on its eggs, and sometimes even sitting on them on rocks. So they're not really rock solid; they remain eggs, but amazingly, they sometimes can be that much resistant. That,
Stand here?
yeah, you can.
Just here, like this.
Yeah, it's not an everyday thing.
If I sit there for one day, then it will hatch. Start itching, it will hatch, yeah.
But
But he has 90 kilos. That's a good ostrich sitter position.
ह्याच गरेको पोजिसन हामी चाहिँ अर्कोपट्टि हिँड्दैछौँ अर्कोपट्टि कता देखाउन लाने कस्तो रमाइलो यो रुखको पातहरू हेर्नुहोस् न यो कति रमाइलो पात के सुल्ल परेको कति नरम कति राम्रो मरुभूमि हुने जिउ चाहिँ यस्तो सुक्खा छ होइन क्याक्टसहरू हेर्नुहोस् मलाई चाहिँ फल फुल बिरुवाहरू पनि राम्रो लाग्छ कि हेर्नु न कस्तो तरिकाले उम्रेको हो के अब यो देख्न नपाएको कुरा हो नि त हामीले होइन यस्तो किसिमको अब होला त होला नेपालमा तर नेपालमा मरुभूमि नभएको भएर छैन होला अब जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ है हरेक फलफुलको आफ्नो विशेषता हुन्छ ठाउँ हुन्छ वातावरण अनुकूल
maybe you just never knew. You guys are like travelers.
We
If you
thought
go-
this is just used for beauty.
No, if you go to Chile, Mexico, you get plenty of this. That they're making tequila out of it.
I thought it's aloe.
That's agave.
Okay,
Yeah, and that's the queen of the night. That cactus only blooms at night.
Tequila बनाउँछ अरे drink.
यसबाट ए
It has a
And
plenty
if
water.
you
in
have
it.
diabetes,
Yeah, I know.
also very good.
This is called
Lowers
jade as
the
well,
blood
isn't it?
sugar.
Oh,
This
diabetes
is
को लागि.
yeah. This is called jade as well.
You can eat it.
So
It's
that-
sour-like.
This is called jade as well.
Yeah, jade.
Zed, yeah, zed plant,
That's
yeah.
food for elephant. But
I know.
It's very tasty. Even
यत्रो
more
ठुलो हुँदो रहेछ
tastier
हेर्नु न
in
जेडको
winter.
प्लान्ट
You can eat.
Yeah, in winter it's green, nice and
sour.
green.
ए ब्ल्याक
Not
पेपर
black pepper, brown kind of. But
ए
you need
पेपर
it-
रे
you need
यो
it when it's kind of dry.
Nice.
मरिच हो टिपो त टिपो एउटा दुइटा दाना मलाई पनि देऊ यो मलाई पनि दियो जेड मैले खाएको त कस्तो अमिलो खट्टो साँधेर खाने जस्तो भाइ यो पनि चाख्छु म अब है यहाँ भित्र ल्यायो अन्डा
To be used for crafting, and that's from non-fertile eggs. What happens when those eggs are put in incubators, being harvested from birds, put in incubators? They are to stay at the same temperature, 36 degree. Okay, 36 degree like the birds, and we score 42 days of incubation, like in nature, the same. So only after 2 weeks we come by, we switch off the lights in that incubator chamber or room. We use a torch, and the farmer is aware that not all the eggs been harvested are fertilized, because some eggs that will come from females that have no partners in there. So by eating, they still lay eggs, and they're all mixed up.
You
But-
can't see beforehand.
Yeah, you can't see beforehand. Yeah, you need to first put it by test.
42 days.
Yeah, 14 days. After 2 weeks, you can see the egg will become transparent to the light, just under the light. It becomes transparent. You can see through it.
Then you can throw
If
it
you
away.
see any embryonic development of baby, the egg can continue in the incubator. A non-fertilized egg
त्यही टल्किनेको बुत्ला जस्तो छ
emptied. Okay?
Emptied, yeah.
But we keep the share, and that's even more value than selling a full egg. So the farmer does not want to sell the eggs in this time of the year. Okay, most eggs are being taken in the incubators, not being found fertilized. You can't eat them anymore. And the farmer is doing that so that whether he's got a baby out of an egg, okay, and it does not have a baby, he still can justify the fact that he keeps the shell for himself and make something out of it. By crafting on these eggshells or painting on them, that becomes artwork, and it's even more expensive than the full egg being sold. Now, the only time the eggs are being released to the public is when we know we are out of the mating season and the birds are no longer showing hormonal signs, so we separate the breeding flocks. We put the females one side, the males one side to give them a break. And those females, although they haven't got males alone, by feeding them, they are able to give you 4 eggs in a month. The section that's busy with feathers here, not just here on this farm, there's a whole industry. Yeah. They're sending off the feathers to Nepal, everywhere around the world, wherever be needed, because feathers of these birds, you know, they're beautiful, more especially the white ones, you can have them dyed different colors.
Okay, this one.
एउटा हो
Soft.
यो बनाएको रहेछ ओ दे आर मेकिङ
Boa stays
So they are all in natural color at the moment.
Yeah, this has been dyed. As I say, the white feathers are dyed. Being black does the night shift. He also broods on eggs, but he only does it at night. When the sun begins,
यसरी कार्भ गरेको
because it's
खुट्टा
black.
बनाउँछ अरे झन्
Now the
महँगो
male birds have
Big sorry,
white
do-
tails. Their tails are white, but most of these males around here have them yellowish. The yellow color comes from the soil. They like taking a stand bath and laying emphasis on the tail to make sure that their tails are dirty, and they're doing it so that nobody sees them at night. So very good for using to dust with, because they have no oil glands and
पसल त
they
संसारै
have an
होला चाहिँ
electrostatic element on the
electric.
dust.
Natural.
Yeah, natural.
Natural.
हेर्नुहोस् कति राम्रो सुकाउन राखेको छ नेचुरल कलर अब यहाँ यस्तो अस्ट्रिचको बुराहरू बिक्री हुन्छ अरे होइन 400 देखि लिएर 500 र्यान्डसम्ममा बिक्री हुन्छ अरे तर यो चाहिँ अब अलिक ठुलो भइसकेको हो है अलिक ठुलो भइसकेको चाहिँ हो यो
More money for him, is it? Than selling a full ecosystem. Yeah, but because it's very difficult to find. We can give you 100 birds.
चाहिँ क्यामोफ्लाइज हुने खालको रे अगाडि घाँटी चाहिँ चिता जस्तो रे चितुवा जस्तो छिर्के मिर्के अनि हाइना जस्तो जिउ त्यस्तो भएको भएर क्यामोफ्लाइज भएर अरू जनावरले एट्याक गरिहाल्दैन अरे क्या
Seem to feel the white.
Maybe that is why it's not.
आज त अस्ट्रिच फार्ममा हिँड्दा भयो हेरौँ है कति किसिमको अस्ट्रिच यसरी रौँ पलाउँदो रहेछ हेर्नुहोस्
You can get there.
है यसरी रौँ पलाउँदो रहेछ मजाले यिनीहरूको रौँको खेती पनि हुन्छ अरे होइन यस्तो रौँ पलाउँदो रहेछ मजाले
Now get closer so you can have both of them.
त्यसरी खुवाएर हामीले पनि फोटो खिच्यौँ
So,
रमाइलो भयो
open up his